Hello everyone, my name is Burak. I study at Istanbul Aydın University. Today I will present to you my final project. So let's start. What is the aim of project? The purpose of this project is the student record system. Enters the name and other information of student we want and saves them to the program. At the same time, it can bring the students we have registered again according to their numbers. Let's explain these codes. In this part, we took the frameworks with include. So the frameworks are included in our project. So another part, we defined student vector. That's why no need to manually allocate memory when using the vector feature. In here, we set the colors of the codes on the output screen in our project, so we can edit this part as we want. To the next part, we defined as a student add function to add students, and we have declared a variable named student in struct. Then in here we got student information such as name, surname, ID, section, and we set the variables to be 20 characters, and we copied the variables users entered above to struct as you see. Then we add a new element to the end of our struct vectors as you see. In this part, we defined a void function to list students. This function's name is studentList. Thanks to the for loop, we list how many students are in it, then displays the students' information. Let's see another part. Student delete. To the next part, we defined a function to delete student from vector. That's why we can delete any student by ID. By the way, we used struct_comp method if our student vector is equal to student to delete is true, the returns 0, else returns another value. If index is not equal to -1, student was deleted, else student not found with the given ID number. Okay, as you see now. As in here, student was deleted with the given ID number, else student not found with the given ID. Then we print. So, in here, we defined a function as a student finder function. We defined variables such as student ID, index. After that, student's ID entered. Then we scan inside our student vector. As you see, if it can't find the student, it returns an error, as you see now. As you see in here, error, student was not found with the given ID. If it found the student, it returns his information according to the index. So, another part, we create main menu function. We used while loop in here. Unless the following is pressed from the program, it will return to the main menu. Then we get the choice from users. They can make transaction by entering the number they want. So the last part of codes. In this section, our project named Student Record System starts to work. So let's get to output screen in our project. Let's see. Okay. The program has worked. Oops. Okay. This is the output screen. How to use this program? When the program is open, user will select a number from above. Then, if user selected -1, then if user selected 1, student will be added. Let's see. Please enter the name of the student. Okay. Please enter surname of student. Okay. Please enter ID of the student. Let's enter. Please enter section of the students. Okay. Student has added. So, if user selected 2, student will be listed. Let's see now. I press 2 and student is listing. As you see, Burak. His name is Burak and his school number is in here. Okay. If user selected 3, student will be deleted. Okay, as you see, I pressed 3. Okay. Delete student section. Please enter student ID to delete. What is the ID of student? Okay. I'm writing. Student found. Student was deleted with the given ID. Okay, it's working correctly. Student has deleted. Yes. So, if user selected 4, student will be brought by ID number. Let's see. Find student section. Oh, there is no student. There is no student in here because we has deleted the students. Yes. Let's see. Error. Student was not found with the given ID. As you remember from the code, it returns error. Student was not found with the given ID. So what are we going to do? We added a student again. So let's add. Okay, I'm writing the number. Okay. Okay. we added student. Then we selected for, okay, find the student section. Please enter student ID to find. Let's see the ID number. Yes, it's correctly. Name Burak, surname Turan, student ID as you see here, section engineering. Okay, it's working. Then if user selected 5, program says have a good day. Let's see. Yes. As you see, my friends, this project is like this. So see you again. Thank you for listening to me.